And in the last couple of weeks, we've seen the introduction of a brand new battle royale, which has seemingly taken over since coming out of nowhere. This game is Apex Legends, as I'm sure you'll see by the title, and inevitably, we've seen a number of people out there, mainly kids, claiming that this will cause the demise of Fortnite, as it's completely impossible for two games from the same genre to do well. Right? So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down why Apex Legends isn't going to cause the death of Fortnite, but instead, Apex's success could be the best thing to happen to Fortnite. So Apex Legends is a battle royale game made by Titanfall creators Respawn, who are owned by EA. Apex has taken a unique spin on the genre by including a class system, with each legend having a unique set of abilities that can be used to help your two other teammates. Many battle royales have come since Fortnite took over the gaming scene, claiming to be the next big thing in the genre. Remember when Blackout and Realm Royale were going to take Fortnite's crown? Yeah, good times. However, with Apex, things are different. There is an air of validity to the claims, for a number of reasons. Due to the game being free to play, available on Xbox, PlayStation and PC, and being a lot of fun, it has taken the gaming world by storm ever since its introduction last week. Within a week, the game has already acquired over 25 million players. Ever since Fortnite blew up late in 2017, it has had a monopoly of the market. People love battle royales, but there wasn't a viable alternative. Obviously, people still enjoy PUBG and Blackout, but they cater to a very different audience. This meant Epic could do whatever they wanted without fear that players would leave. However, with Apex coming out of nowhere and offering a fun, exciting and original take on the battle royale genre, it's given players a genuine alternative. People are loving it, especially with it being free to play and soon to have crossplay. This has led to it dominating Twitch, with Fortnite being the second or third most viewed game since, partially due to a lot of the big streamers choosing to play it, but also because it has a large audience wanting content on the game. Getting huge streamers like Shroud and Dr. Disrespect was a genius move by Respawn, as it helped sort out many kinks with the game, and led people to trust the game more. It's one of the most polished brand new games we've seen for quite some time. So why is this good for Fortnite? Well, with Fortnite finally having some genuine competition, it means that Epic are forced to step up and make sure the game is at its absolute best at all times. When changes are needed, Epic will have to ensure that they're done quickly, otherwise people will stop playing and play Apex instead. Just look at the planes for example. They've ruined the game for a lot of people, causing them to move over to Apex. For months they've played the game, with them able to smash into your structures and kill you easily, which is one of the most frustrating ways to die, and the fanbase has been very vocal about them for a long time now. Although Epic has gone some way to nerfing them over the last few weeks, the impact of their changes hasn't been enough. However, within a week of Apex dominating the gaming scene, players have finally gotten what they wanted, and in patch 7.40, it was announced that finally the plane's ability to smash through structures has been removed, which is a massive victory for players. Obviously the next step needs to be to remove the turrets, but for now, this is a significant improvement to the state of planes, and a lot of this can be attributed to Apex forcing Epic's hand. Epic do listen to the players, but too often they take ages to make changes. They can be quite stubborn, however, now they won't be able to, otherwise players will move over to Apex. Just look at Ninja, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, who saw his fame blow up due to Fortnite, but even he's moved over to Apex mainly. And when viewership on your game is down by millions per week, compared to normal, it makes a huge difference to the game's exposure and revenue. Therefore, they simply have to ensure that the game is at its best, not just for the players, but for them as a business. A monopoly is bad in any situation in life, as it gives the business too much power, and the consumer suffers as a result, as there's no feasible alternative. Competition isn't good for businesses, but it's fantastic for consumers, as it ensures we get the very best product possible. We, the gamers, have all the power now. Since the release of Apex, we've seen huge changes already. Fortnite's most recent patch might be the greatest of all time. We've seen major changes to deagles, planes and zip lines, all of which have needed major changes for a while now. We've even seen shield and materials per kill finally added to the game, which is something the community has been asking for ever since it was added to the pop-up cups. There are countless other positive changes, as you can see on the screen, which has really reinvigorated the community. Just look online. As soon as a lot of Fortnite's new changes were announced, all everyone was doing was thanking Apex, and I completely agree with that. Obviously, a lot of these changes will have been in development prior, but there's no doubt in my mind that a lot of these new changes were pushed forward due to them finally having some genuine competition. Also, if players are getting burnt out, then they can just play Apex, which means they'll appreciate their time on Fortnite a lot more, as it won't be the only thing they're playing. So, will Apex Legends actually cause the death of Fortnite? No. No chance at all. Fortnite is too innovative and fun. In fact, Apex is so good because of Fortnite. And now, Fortnite will get so much better because of Apex. Just look at the brilliant ping system that has been a huge success in Apex. If transferred to Fortnite, it will make the squad fill experience so much more enjoyable. Apex will push Fortnite to new heights, and I for one am incredibly excited for the future. But let's stop with the Fortnite Apex debates, please. So, have you played much Apex Legends? Are you having more fun with it than Fortnite right now? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye.